Hey guys, it's Donovan again. I wanted to show you a quick video on a little character auditing tool to use. Might help you out a little bit. Um, it's called AskMrRobot.com. So if we head on out to AskMrRobot.com, you get to here. What you want to do is go to the Gear Optimizer, pick a character. You see I got a bunch of recent ones in here, but you can just type in your realm and character, and it loads them up. It gives you basically what they're wearing. Gives you your best in slot if you want to look at that. I generally stay on my gear. Down at the bottom, what you want to do is, if you have plenty of gold and you can get BOEs, you can do that. Select your gear level. This will actually automatically change depending on how geared you are and what you have access to. Apply those changes so that it includes the BOEs and stuff like that, or the PvP gear, heroic gear, whatever you're using at the time, right? So what you can do is find out where upgrades are. Okay, and you notice these little triangles up here are saying not best in slot. Now we'll go to one where I know I'm thinking about upgrade. This Lilagar horn ring. I picked this up off of the quest calling for ancients, which you can see right there in the tooltip. That's Molten Front Dailies. It's a 365. But if I come here, it actually has ratings, and there's a couple more rings that are better than this, and it'll tell me a numerical rating of how much better they are. The Thex Ember Seal I'm actually wearing on my other hand, so that's not an option. A numerical rating of 74 upgrade points, which I can get for 1,250 Valor points. So it tells me right where to get it. And then the next one is the Avengers of Hyjal Exalted Rep, which is from Firelands. So at that point, I can start making decisions on what I want to do. Those rating points come in really handy because you can find out, what's worth getting and what's worth getting first. An example would be, if we pick a character, let's go to my mage. Now if you use that little, the saved character portion, it may or may not be updated, so whenever you use that little drop down there, you want to reload so that it pulls a fresh copy from the server. Alright, and we make sure we have our options down here set properly. T12. You see stat weights here. You can adjust that if you want your mage to be all about haste and completely forget about intellect. You can change those around. I don't know why you do that, but you could. So I'm wearing Firelord's robes, 359. Well, just how good are the Valor ones? Firehawk robes are 650 points an upgrade. Legs, I'm wearing the T11 legs, but how big are the T12 legs? 400 points. Okay, so they still cost me 2,200 Valor points, but the chest is a much bigger upgrade. The legs are 400, and the chest is 650. So the same 2,200 Valor points will get me much more DPS if I go with the chest first. So that's how that works. Again, the rings, I'm way down here with the Justice Point one. I can come up, there's a Cho'Gall ring, Nazir, look at that. Dead Mind's 15 upgrade points. Calling the Ancients for the Spirit Fragment Band. World Drop, 359 ring. Valor ring, so I should probably be getting that. The Soothing Brimstone Circle. That kind of stuff. Where's my best boots? Coal Walker sandals are easy to get. The 378 boots. They're come off of Shanix. They're a 200 point upgrade with the crafted tailoring boots, which Those are really expensive right now. They still have the living embers, 4 of them for a requirement, but they're almost twice as, they got, twice the upgrade points. So you can start seeing here and doing what you want to do and figuring out which way you want to go with it. Now the other thing it is, this says my gear is optimal. This is telling you your optimal gems, your optimal enchants, and your optimal reforging over here. The drop location will actually tell you where these things are coming from over on this side. If you want the best in slot numbers, you can figure out where the best in slots are coming from. By doing best in slot here, and then doing the drop location so you know where to get it. You notice the neck and shoulder are both Major Domo stag helm. Not going to be there for a little while. So, but one of the things I wanted to show you was the optimizer. So let's go ahead and go back to another tune that I know needs a lot of work. My wife's Shaman. We'll reload it. You notice here, missing some enchants. That's not good. We also have enchants that are not optimal at all. Spirit Collar Cloak has a 30 int. If we optimize, this tells us everything that should be, like basically the best. On the Spirit Collar Cloak, there's 353 BOE out of the Xandes. Wants a 50 int. I disagree with that. I don't think the Spirit Collar Cloak is worth it, especially considering how easy it is to get the 365 from the Thrall quest line. But you get the idea. It just tells you the best to do. And also the reforging tells you when to remove it. What is, this one's good to go, this one needs to be changed. The reforging, I probably wouldn't worry too much about this. I would use Reforge Lite for that and just stick with the Reforge Lite add-ons way of doing things, which I'll create a video for too. Reforge Lite uses Elitist Jerks for its standards, and it's pretty much a really good baseline to use there. But this is how things work. You see this tune's helm, all the different options. And you notice she's got a lot of blues, so it automatically defaulted to T11 rating. So it's not going to show us a bunch of T12 stuff if she can't even do T12, because she's not geared enough to do it. So if we wanted to, we could change it to include T12. Crown of the Flame, Ragnaros, see? So it includes T12 if we tell it to. So that's Ask Mr. Robot. And of course up here, the mobile app, if you have an Android or an iPhone, you can get those. If you have a Windows phone, though, that app is coming soon, I guess. But there you go. Have fun. Enjoy.